Okay, we with Curtis Eustace here. Is that the right pronunciation? So, right. We're doing a little information on the Toronto Carnival Caravan. I prefer to call it Caravan now because it's the 50th anniversary, and that's how the general international public know it. Curtis, um, part of your part of your whole background, I guess, is into maths and stuff. How you get into this situation? I know you as a baller. I know you with Chris Dale and these teams playing hard and tackling hard at the back. Oh, I didn't know this part of you. Oh, what happened here?
Well, I was born into it. My father, his father, uncles, they were all mass men.
So your father and stuff was into it, you said?
Yeah. He got into it because of his brother, Norris Eustace. And then, being a nephew and tagging along with your dad, you just pick up that inspiration.
So that was the name of the band in Trinidad?
No, we didn't have a band. Actually, Uncle Norris used to design for Harold Saldina.
All right. Okay.
And as every good band, you have to have a good designer. So all the band of the years, or I would say 80% of the band of the years that Harold Saldina won was designed by Norris Eustace.
Okay. All right.
So that's why you see Saldina and Eustace name have such a long history that people don't, the real public don't understand the link. So it really started off back in the late 60s or, late 50s, early 60s when there was friends living in Belmont, as they say, around the bridge. And that is where mass really started in Trinidad from my adaptation of history in Trinidad Carnival. That is where mass started, and then my dad went on to start a bigger mass and left the Saldina clan and went on to other bands like older names like Owen McWilliams, Stephen Lee Young.
Yeah, I know them names.
Then he found a niche close to home with one of the greatest wire benders, Cito Velasquez.
Okay.
And in 1975, that is when my dad won his first King of Carnival called Cockfight, which today still you'll still see that costume in albums because it was the first costume ever to cross the Queen's Park Savannah with movement. Where the two cocks was picking at each other. And it created history that year where the crowd was just a winner. So
there's information, people can find that still on
yeah, if you Google cockfight, you'll come up right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, in your head. So now that I'm learning this part, I know see where you come so serious. Okay, so when did you come to Canada? I mean, did you participate in that? Did you eventually get involved in it in Trinidad?
To be honest with you, yeah, you live with your dad, you have to help your dad. So when you
Hold on. Right.
You live with your dad, you have to help your dad. So we're going to get into more like in the carnival. But I was more free-spirited. As you know, it had two brothers, Marcus and myself.
Right.
So I was the more free-spirited one. Marcus was the more, I would say, introverted. I was extroverted. So where they will be building mass and Marcus learning more technical aspects, I could be outfitting. And I might come and help him during the day.
Yeah.
So how I got into it was being the more extroverted one. My dad, after some years, after winning 3 King of Carnivals, coming second around 12 times, he had one of the best records out there in terms of 1, 2, 3s over his span of his career. He got sick. So being the extroverted one, instead of turning to anybody out there, turned to his son, which was me.
Right.
And yeah, as you know, a couple of days before the first show, when I did my first King of Carnival.
What year you remember?
That
Teenager?
would have been 1995.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
You were here already?
I was here.
So your dad
So I
was here
just went
too?
home for Carnival.
Your dad was here?
No, I just went home for Carnival and he got sick to support him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a little 3 weeks. Normal thing, you know, normal training run.
Yeah.
And you know, he gets sick and I jump in the costume. And that was it. Curtains after that.
And you won?
No, that year I actually came second. But
Okay.
the next year, well, it was because of our portrayed mass being extroverted and,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, wild.
Yeah.
Send the crowd crazy, and you know, the family decided, well, boy, we find somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just told myself, start it in the gym, you know?
Yeah.
And say, all right, because he tell me, well, next year I go handle it. And I went on and started creating history in Trinidad.
Yeah. And what's your record like in
My record now is 9 King of Carnivals.
I love
Yeah.
you used the word. Won it?
Yeah.
9 times?
9 King of Carnivals. I came second on 9 occasions also. Third once. And yeah.
Wow, okay,
So-
okay. And you're talking the Mecca here. So,
Yeah. So the big yard, I have a lot of respect for the big yard, and the big yard have a lot of respect for me.
Yeah.
You know, because in the history books of Carnival, I am perceived as the #1 king, right?
Good, good.
So,
you and that's a back and forth venture,
yes.
right? So with the fort now, moving up to the fort, when did you come to Canada and because you're back and forth now, that means you have it in you when you came to
Yeah.
Canada.
So when I came to Canada, I didn't start playing king yet. Right? I just came up here to live and build a life. But I used to go back home. But after about the 3rd or 4th year, after living in Canada, because I used to go for the summers also, Louis contacted my dad and said, listen.
Which is Louis Salina.
Yeah, Louis Salina,
Yeah.
son of Hara.
Yeah.
Contacted my dad and said, listen, boy, I need some help to build some kings and queens up here, boy. The competition getting kind of heavy. So,
Yeah.
you know. So as family friends for years,
Yeah.
over 50 years, came up and he asked me to stay for the summer. Don't come home. We were like in Toronto, because he called me to stay and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And that's how it really started, you know. Everybody started, and my dad started building, and then we started taking sections with Louis. My brother and myself had different sections with Louis, and it just built that way, man.
Wow, I didn't know that part. You guys, I just, as I say, I enjoy your shooting ball, but,
Yeah.
but you can't keep you down because your name keeps ringing in this field. So, did you win any? You went in the individual. What is your stats here?
No, well, I
in
never
terms of-
played king for in Toronto.
Why you never?
Well, home is the Mecca, you know what I mean?
So you figure you don't want to
Yeah.
drop your you don't want to drop your stuff.
Yeah, so basically what happened, we used to come here and build mass with the Louis. We will choose people like Rudy Rampasad, and Rudy Rampasad have about 9 King of Carnivals that my father built here.
Yeah.
We went on and just started destroying the competition over
And you
here.
were comfortable with not playing it here?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, all right. I could see, reserving yourself
Yeah.
for the real deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Right now you're in Louis Sardina. We're in Louis Sardina camp. This is the 50th. How you looking forward to this? Your portrayal, you're doing a portrayal, or you're supporting, obviously you're
Well,
not
actually,
playing.
this year I'm building the king and the female individual for Louis Allen.
Okay.
Right? Female individual will be portrayed by Faith Hemorrhage, who is actually Dr. J. Everybody knows Dr. J. That's
Yeah.
his niece.
Okay.
And the king will be played by Nicholas Guy, a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Who actually stepping up from male individual to king for the first time.
Oh, okay. Okay. And how that looking? How that looking?
Yeah, well, we trying our best, as usually. We go with the grace of God and the talent that He gave us, and hope that the judges see that.
Yeah, yeah. The 50th, what do you think of you had a position in is it FMC Caravan or FMC?
I was only executive for 1 year in 2014 as the parade operations manager,
And what did that entail?
running the festival.
The overall.
Well, not the overall, they run the parade, right? Because there are other guys who try to run the overall festival, as you ever look at it.
Yeah.
But basically, as everything else, I have my views, which
it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work out because I have my views. Being a mass man for over 30 years and you're dealing with people who knows nothing about mass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not even from Trinidad. I don't say you have to be from Trinidad to know about mass.
Right.
But
yeah,
it helps. You know what I mean?
I would think so.
If you're from the source,
yeah,
then you understand. And
you should have an advantage.
Yes. And
should.
Certain ideas they took, certain ideas they found it too drastic. But you see, you have to understand that the beast that you're dealing with. And to me, as I've told people over the last months or the last year, Caribana has outgrown its location. So you'll always find a glut of people. You won't put a World Cup final in the Oval in Trinidad.
Okay, yeah.
If you understand the analogy I'm trying to use.
Yeah.
And that's basically what they're trying to do. So we'll always get in trouble.
And what you propose, what was your recommendation?
My recommendation is to actually move the parade. Because being in the festival and calculating and sitting down there and doing a lot of... I learned a lot, stuff that I did not know. To be fair to the executive, which their hands are tied.
Which is nice, yeah.
Their hands are tied in certain aspects of the parade because of government interference, I will put it. And they're not as free to do as they want because they don't understand we're living in somebody's land. So we cannot do what we want. We just have our bedroom in the house. You understand?
Yeah.
So that being said, there was no animosity. We remained friends because I understood there are limitations to them.
Yes.
So if I tell them, you could do this, they say, that's a great idea, but you can't because of the higher powers that be.
Yeah, right.
But the bottom line in it is that the parade has outgrown the venue. So they could try everything. Like they said,
I never really liked the venue.
They're reversing the route. I mean, if something in work going left or right, you think the road going right or left?
I never really liked
it. That makes sense to you?
Yeah, I don't like the routes. I never
so
liked
at the end of the day, you will fight. They can't keep all these Tomans from a location like that. It is too public.
Yeah.
You know, like as I told the executive, you have to go to other carnivals and see.
You should.
With the exception of Trinidad, where we take the measures that I wanted to implement here. But unfortunately, the things that they do in Trinidad cannot be done.
Yeah, it's a more open concept and it's not
It's not matter more open concept.
culturally.
The police in Trinidad give you, as a band leader, your rights. The executive give you your rights to protect your product.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you find the bigger bands like Tribe and Bliss and Hearts. When you walk along the perimeter of them bands, you cannot get into that band.
That's what
Because
Sandy
it's
said.
roped off.
Yeah.
And every 6 feet is a security guard. Yes, it is a very big expense. But you notice that because of what they are doing, the band is also big.
Yes.
Because the masqueraders are comfortable.
Yeah.
Girls are comfortable.
Yeah.
They're going into a band where they know the drinks are flowing, security is of high.
Yeah.
You know, of a very high nature. So it is so simple to emulate.
That song. Yeah.
But yet still due to limitations we have. Yeah. We cannot do it. Example. In Trinidad, you go to a fete, you see a big guard dog, 10 pit bull, protecting you from stormers or and whatever.
Yeah.
It's illegal here. There are so many rights and activists and you see a dog.
That's the same thing Sally mentioned.
You see a dog next to people, they'll say, look what this thing reached to.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And in that limit, that's just one of the limitations.
Yeah.
But the general public have to understand it's just a parade. People spend a lot of time and money to show the general public what we have.
Yes.
It's not a party that we're invited to.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I agree.
But that will never change.
Yeah.
Because of our limitations and because of just where it is.
So what you propose now,
My
without the
proposal
venue change, what do you think for the time you've been here, the 50 years? I know 50 years is a milestone, and it's always a celebration, the parade and stuff. But how you take the whole 50, when you incorporate the 50 years, your participation,
Well,
what you have seen, how you interpret it?
The only thing that I have seen in the 50 years is that the parade got bigger. That's all I have seen. The competitions, king and queen individuals, they've gotten to international level. It's not like long ago you could to stick up in here and go for King of Carnival or go in Toronto. No, that shit done. Becoming competitive. Because other band leaders bring the big guns like Brian McFarlane. I've seen Revelers bring Brian McFarlane up here. Minchell was up here. Chowlinon was up here. Because the big guns realized, hey, it's a rodeo, let me hit it. And it's competitive.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The Eustace brothers up here. So,
Yeah.
let me
and they know the big stage.
and then we hit the clash and,
Yeah.
And today, us living here, we had an advantage. But to their amazement, when they come and they take the licks, they was like, woohoo, this competition get big. But
Yeah, well, let me stay there.
Yeah.
Now that you say that some of these guns from TNT come in here, what do you think their perception is here? They realize it's fair game, they're open season?
It's open season. They realize the competition is beautiful. You know what I mean? And they're in for that. But their pet peeve is the parade. Like, I have a lot of friends right now who, as the parade has outgrown the venue, they have outgrown the parade because they're just fed up, man. You lose somebody in that parade, you ain't seen them till 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It has gotten so bad. It's gotten, but
Yeah.
unless they move it, like one of my suggestions when I was there was actually, you start the parade, you go along the parade route, imitation of Miami. Miami have a stadium called the Sun Life Stadium. I think they changed the name the other day, right? Where they start on the streets, but it's a stadium. So right away, and the stadium could hold 50, 60,000 people. So what they do, they operate it like a soccer game. You're coming in the back, the bands, because there's a big tunnel
And you
to
come
go in any stadium.
Another gate.
If you're not playing mass, you're not coming in. So instead of putting 3,000 security on the road, you put 500 by the tunnel to ensure that non-masqueraders don't get in. And then you put the other 500 around your gates, charge $5, not at $20.
Yeah.
You charge $5. For all them people you see on that parade route, $5 multiplied by them. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
They come to the turnstiles.
Did you make that recommendation?
Yeah. I'll tell you why they couldn't do it. They come to the turnstiles. The perimeter of the stadium is vendors, clothes, food. You could accept more vendors because they have a lot along the parade route, and they will fit around the perimeter of a stadium. In the stadium, you have a bar set up already. You understand?
We do have a stadium right there.
That stadium not big enough. That's the problem.
Oh, Bimofield?
That's not big enough. Trust me, that's not big enough. Sun Life Stadium, then you have parking, you can pay to park.
Yeah.
Sun Life Stadium holding 60, 70,000. How much Bimofield holding? 19, 18,000?
No, they expanded to 33, about 33.
Still not enough. The ground itself. That way you're using it. You're not really using the stands.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're using the ground itself.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And let everybody accumulate.
But it's
in
good to try to see at least.
Yeah, but the limitation is not. Toronto is segregated. Provincial government, federal government, Toronto, Vaughan, Peel, Durham.
And everybody have a jurisdiction.
So within the jurisdiction of Toronto, where the Caribana have to stay because that's where it's funded for, It didn't fund it for Durham, because Durham had their own little thing up there.
Yeah.
It didn't fund it for Vaughan. It didn't fund it for Mississauga, who are
Yeah.
Caribram.
Yeah.
Everybody trying, but it's not as big as Toronto. We can't go there. People don't understand that. Bring the carnival anywhere. They don't understand it. There are borders that the FMC are binded by. Don't get me wrong, the people, Chris, Denise, Tracy, these are the executives of
Yeah.
it. They're not bad people. People pong them all the time. They're good people if you really get to know them.
Yeah.
They're nice people. But you have to understand, when they're dealing with we having a drink, they're beautiful people. But when they're dealing with the business, they had to deal with it how they're supposed to deal with it.
Yeah.
And they don't make too many friends. You understand what I mean? But unfortunately, guys, how they're dealing.
Yeah, and you can't worry about your friends if you're doing what you have to
So
do.
now,
You know?
now people get a perception of them, thinking they're not dealing with it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're dealing with it to the best.
Well, you're going to have to excuse me. There's something going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
To the best of their ability. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I guess because of my mentality, and I left.
Yeah, yeah, no, I always know you as a no nonsense
Yeah.
kind of
You know what I mean?
guy.
I realize that
Yeah.
I don't like to be held down by anybody. You can't hold me.
So where is it?
It will go
10,
nowhere.
20 years,
It will
30
go
years from
nowhere.
your status, could you see there's a caravan or
It will have it will always have Caribana.
but we can't be functioning, if you can't function and going up, you can't function stagnant because stagnancy is declining because the world and everything around
Yeah,
you is
I was
going up.
saying,
So if you're stagnant, you're going back.
You have to move. They have now dropped the parade to 10 bands. When I joined the parade, it was 23 bands.
Well, this is my surprise doing these things because when I ask who I think, when they call names and it stopped there, I say, is that all?
Yeah. Could you imagine if the parade was still 23 bands? What would happen?
Yeah.
Double.
That's good information. That you just give my good information there.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
So it was 23, now it's 10.
It's down to 10 or 11, I'm not too sure, but
And I think in that 10, to me, some of the names I don't really know. I know Venom is a new band,
Yeah.
but besides, so the unique bands, called the unique bands that you feel establishing has the foundation now.
Well, the
if it has
bands-
to go 20 years or
the
so.
bands that really easy foundation are Caribana now. Without the top 4 bands, there will be no Caribana. I can tell you.
And what are those bands?
It's Carnival Nations, Obi Saldina, Toronto Revelers, Tribal.
Who else is there? I know this new,
You
forget
understand?
Venom is new, but
Without
who else
those
is there?
4 bands,
Yeah.
I honestly don't think the parade will look like a parade.
So
Because the
then,
rest of bands basically are youths who trying something for the culture. Can't blame them. They see it, they like it, but they don't understand. So
okay,
their
so
numbers are low.
it seems so to me who is establishing these interviews. So I want to ask you now, which is the impression I'm getting. So with these 4 bands, don't you think it is in the interest of the governing body, not just beyond the competition, not to appease them based on competition, but to try to keep, because if these 4 bands are not there, as you say, it's going to be tough to function.
I think they'll be there for a while, to be honest with you. At least 2 of them. Because Saldina will have his sons coming up. Anton, Aaron, Ronnie. And they're very involved. So I could see the Saldina band going for another 20. Tribal Nights, I've seen Dexter, daughters getting involved. Celine and
Okay.
so I could see he going for another 50. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The others I don't know too sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess Marcus have to ride the success he's having based on the competition. So even if he's struggling with one,
I'm just talking about
having that people,
with the roots,
the passion.
Yeah, the passion.
People with the passion to keep the
Coming
name.
up, yeah.
And that is it right there.
Yeah. You
Based
understand?
on your history
Yeah.
and Louis history and
Yeah, the two bands I see will be around for a little while longer, because bands have come, bands have left. You know what I mean? Because
but everything's supposed to grow and expand, though. I have a little concern.
it's a good thing that we didn't grow and expand, because where we would be today.
Yeah.
Realize when it's really time to wrap it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to get from you guys. I want to see what the vision is, because if I'm going to do this, I need the history, yes, but I need to know where it's going. Because come weekend, I can see where it's at now. But, I need to hear from you guys who are in the field where you think it's going. Because 10 years from now, when these information stay, they say, yeah, boy, Curtis, you see, a man had the vision. And that's why these records are there.
Yeah, we need to change the route, change the venue. And back to the Miami philosophy. Everybody want to see the friends. Caribbean had it.
Yeah.
You have friends coming from New York, Miami,
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
Right now by me, I have 2 friends from Trinidad and a friend from LA staying by me. It's a nice week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on the parade day,
You're not going to see them.
I might see them if I'm lucky. If I work in,
Yeah.
in the band, when I look around. But as in Miami, everybody come on the soccer field. Show up, flying tent, as they would say.
Yeah.
In my cooler day.
Yeah.
You know where everybody is.
Yeah.
You could walk
But
around.
as big as Trinidad is, you can do that at home too,
You could do it home.
the band, some band resting
But what I'm
behind
telling
it
you,
by
in
King
Trinidad-
George, some,
in
where to meet
Trinidad,
band.
so you could find your friends in
Yeah.
Trinidad, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's so organized.
Yeah, they know where they sit,
Yeah.
they're based in.
And they have, a lot of people don't know I involve in Trinidad a little bit too. Like, people don't know you could go in front of a band, in any band in Trinidad, a company called React. There's a guys with radios. I'm sure you've seen them.
Yeah.
Radios hanging in. And you could just go approach these people and ask them where a band is. A lot of people don't know that. Instead of walking the whole of Port of Spain looking for tribe or looking for heart, just go to the front of a band, see a guy in a React. You can't miss him because they put him in fluorescent colors, and say, boss, we're tribe. He radio tribe. He have his frequency. We all is. Queen and Charlotte. All right, thanks.
Okay, amazing. That's good for the public to get that now, for all those who's going to be visiting Trinidad and stuff. There you go, you get it from the man himself.
A lot of Trinidaders.
You don't need to, and that was my paranoia. So say that again clearly, Curtis. If you have to find somebody,
Yeah, they just go to React. It's a company most bands provide it.
React and that REACT?
Yeah, and they're in front of every band, and they could tell you where a band is. They will. That's their job, to tell you.
Oh,
that
so
is their
they're,
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they do not belong to actually band, or they just placed in front of
No,
bands?
that's a government implemented action.
That's so good. That's so
No,
good.
I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, not only do they in touch with the public, they're in touch with the police too.
Good.
You
Yeah,
understand?
the public need to know that.
They are there to give information as to say, okay, boy, where are you? Like, even there's a command system. You know what I mean? Like,
A command post.
Queen's Park Savannah, I want to know the police in Queen's Park Savannah, we're tribe. We're tribe on Charlotte, okay. So
Yeah.
it is so vital.
I didn't realize that they're well informed like that. Yeah.
It's a very, 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 like, if you do an interview with Jerry Weeks, he'll be able to tell you exactly, because he on them boards, that, yeah, boy, people don't understand the logistics that's going to Trinidad.
Well, with that type of information you have there, I can see you working your vision here. As you say, you're seeing certain things not in place yet. But that's why you need that Mecca information to see if you're ready and what you can implement here and what you can't implement here.
I'm telling you.
Because look, you're talking about smaller parade and you can't find your friend from earlier. You can,
It's just bad.
all you have some work to do.
Not only I done that.
No, you can't dance so because you're still here. So you're looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
So you're thing finished or you're complete?
Yeah, about 90% by today. As
Well, I
said,
know
today
even
Sunday.
if in 99 I wanted to save that 1% just to get that adrenaline going at the end, you know.
Yeah.
I
Trying to
know-
close up by Tuesday to
Yeah.
relax Wednesday to complete Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By Tuesday I should be closed up. Then, you know what I mean? The female
So
individual
that
will be
passion
done.
in
What's
you.
like I is the one who implemented the wristband policy in Caribbean. The one
Okay, and what policy is that?
the wristband policy.
Which is
You gotta wear a
identifying your
wristband.
band
No,
in a
You
band?
gotta wear a
or-
wristband to be on the parade route. Yeah, all the bands now. That's a new thing started 4 years ago. 5
Okay.
years ago. Which I brought into the Caribbean.
Well, Curtis, I want to thank you for giving the information, and at least the public realize we have a guy here, not just in the individual category. He seemed to have a lot of experience and a lot of ideas, and hopefully he see it fit to re-engage himself and pass some of these information on back into this FMC committee. And Curtis, I want to thank you again
No
for the
problem.
interview.